Hook 'em, Andy. Hook 'em, Andy. Hook 'em, Andy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Andy, the Destroyer Ruiz, showing the upper body movement, the vicious hooks to the bag, continuous, vicious power shots to the bag. That's how you do it. That's how you show it. That's how you improve it. See, Andy Ruiz is vowed to be in the best shape of his life. My counterpunch to that is simple. You guys ever heard of fat boy strength? You guys ever heard of that? Fat boy strength? I got a couple cousins that are fat, that are strong as shit, that'll beat you to oblivion, that will destroy you. Funny, his name is Destroyer. Right? And my counter is, I'm seeing this. I want to be in the best shape. I remember when he beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua in Madison Square Garden. After that, he said he wanted to be the Mexican Anthony Joshua. Do you guys remember that? He said, hey, I want to be the Mexican Anthony Joshua and get my body right. And you know what? He didn't do that. He spent time chilling with the Pauls and eating fish off of naked chicks, and he got fat. And he lost the fight. But what did he do after that? He did lose weight. He did show improvement. He showed that he can shred weight. But what happened, though, when he did that? What happened? He got weak. He showed that he didn't have the durability no more. It's like he lost his fat power. He lost the strength that he had when he was that size. You see what I mean? So my counter to Andy, you look great. You're ripping those shots with the left hook. I know he's taking it easy with the right hand. You know, you don't see him throwing that to that bag as much as that left hook. That left hook, he's set back, set back, set back, set back. Hook him, Andy. It's looking like Joe Frazier up in there, right? Looking like hook him with the rising hammer left hook. But I'll say this. Andy, don't lose too much weight. Because when you lose too much weight, I think your body has to acclimate to the weight that you've lost. So if he's able to do that, that's fine, and it's still able to move. And I think, what is the benefit of him losing weight? For him to be more mobile, for him to cut off the ring and use those fast hands more dangerously if he is able to cut off the ring and throw those punches. See, it's really no good if you can just upper body movement and you can just, you can move in a stationary position, right? That's cool and all, but that's a whole different issue when you can come and chase and walk that man down and throw those shots like that. If you can throw those shots and put those combinations together with those fast ass hands that Andy throws and can move and then still throw those shots instead of just moving all in just one spot and can't really be mobile, and doing that same movement. You know what I mean? If he could do that, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But if he can't do that and he can't take a shot like he can take with his fat boy strength, we got a problem. Oh, yeah, we got a problem because he won't be able to do those particular things if he's lost that weight, if he hasn't acclimated to that weight, meaning he has to stay at a reasonable weight. Okay, if he wants to be 240 or 235, okay, at 235, between 235 and 240, if he wants to stay at that weight, okay, and still look a certain way, I think he needs to acclimate to that weight and stop trying to lose more and more weight, because the more weight he loses, the more his body changes. The more his body changes, the less durability that I feel that he has. Because the Chris Arreola fight showed us that Chris Arreola caught him with shots that when he was a fat guy, he could eat easily. Think about what I'm saying.
Oh, it was a situation where,
Right? Okay. When he got caught with that Chris Arreola shot with that right hand, boom, he went down and it was almost like he didn't know what was going on. But the shot with AJ, a 240-pound AJ, catching him with a shot from Colossus, he ate that shit like it was no problem at 280 plus. You see what I'm saying? But no, he looks great. I'm really willing and ready for Andy to come back to the sport. I'm tired of seeing him in the gym. Even though I love the footage, I want to see him in a fight. in the squared circle in front of people, getting it on. But you guys tell me what you think of Andy Ruiz. Hooking him, looking to the body, looking great. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched.